Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I'm in the process of making some writing boards. I have a collage put together here of Prima's Rossi Bell collection that I want to use on the back side of the writing board. And for the base, I'm going to use this very thin mat board that I got at Hobby Lobby, and as you can see, it's real sturdy and yet it's real thin, so it's not going to make your book bulk up while you're trying to write on it. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to glue that on, but I think first I am going to cover it with Mod Podge. If I can get the jar open. There we go. Now let's see if I can pick this up and move it so I can clean off the mat. Oh. I don't want it to be sticking to the mat, if I can help it. Now then, I'll move it back over here. And I think on the other side, the writing side, I'm going to use this pink, and let's measure the board. It is 6 by 9, so let's cut this to fit that board. We'll have to go 6 inches. And 9 inches. There we go. So there we have our 9 by 6 board, and I thought I saw, yeah, some rough edges. So what can I use? I think I have a sanding block in my tool drawer, but I thought maybe I had something in here that I could use. Nope. Okay. I found something to sand these edges while that's drying. Okay. Oh, there. Nice and smooth. Now it's going to take a while for that to dry because that's on there pretty thick. But I can glue this other piece on with some Fabri-Tac. There, now it's starting to come out. Didn't want to come out at first. Okay, let's put it down. This is probably my favorite glue to use, except that after you use it a while and the jar or bottle is somewhat low, then the glue wants to keep bubbling out. And I don't know, I haven't figured out a way to stop that. If there's anyone out there that knows what to do about that, please let me know. Now, let's put this on here. Okay. Just a little. There. Whoops. One thing nice about this is you can kind of shift it around a little bit before it completely dries. Oh, isn't that going to be pretty? There it is. Make sure it's all glued down. And then what I thought I would do is, I've got these real pretty corners, and I thought I would put those on this side. Let's see how they'll look. Because actually you're not going to be writing, you're not going to be using the board up in the very corners to write, I don't think anyway. So, there. Oh, how pretty that is. So, now I have to glue those on. I wonder if I can turn this. Let's see if I can turn this and put it up here out of the way a little bit. Make sure the mat is all wiped off. Okay, now I have to get something to glue those on. And I usually use Glossy Accents. I know a lot of people use that, what is it called, E6000? But I have a real problem with fumes, and I can't use that stuff at all. So let me get my Glossy Accents. That seems to work quite well with metals. And so we will see if we can't get that glued on there. Okay. Unclog this just a little bit. There. Boy. There we go. Didn't want to come out. It still doesn't want to come out very well. I've never had that trouble with this before, but it sure must be. That's such a tiny, tiny tube. As you can see, there we go. There we go. Now it's coming out. Okay. Okay, now I think I got enough on there. And now I want to get a couple of my clips to hold that in place. These binder clips are wonderful. I use them for so many things. There's one. Get me 2, 4. Six. There, 6 more of them. Well, it looks like that Mod Podge is getting somewhat dry. Maybe by the time I get this done, it'll be dry enough to glue on the other side. As some of you know, last summer I destashed most all of my craft supplies because I was having so much trouble with my hand and thought I would have to quit crafting. And most crafters are aware of the fact that it's next to impossible to stop crafting. And I found that out. So I'm ouch. I'm trying to do as much as I can with the hand problem that I have. There we go. There's two. Now let me find that clip. Where did it go? Oh, I'm not going to go find it. I'll just get out another one. I have to be real careful with my right hand. And naturally it's my right hand. I'm right-handed. I've been taking some supplements that seem to be helping. I'm not one for doing prescriptions. I'm going to be 73 in March and have had very few prescription drugs in my entire life, which I'm thankful for. And so we'll see what happens. I have a real hard time cutting, and I love to fussy cut, or cutting with the scissors, so I don't think I'll be able to do much fussy cutting anymore. We'll have to see. Oh, darn it. But I could do a lot of other things besides that. And so, like I said, we'll just do what we can. Okay, let's get out another clip. And I'll go fishing for that one later. One more corner. And then in October 15th, actually, my husband went in for surgery on his back. He went out in the garden on, September 29th and hurt his back quite badly. And couldn't get in for surgery. They did an MRI and stuff, and he couldn't get in for surgery till the October 15th. So he was home 2 weeks. Oh shoot! Where's my? There it is. 2 weeks before they were able to get him in for surgery, and he had 3 vertebrae fused. And of course, you know, we thought oh, 6 weeks, 6, 8 weeks he'd be back to work. No, not so. 3 months. 3 months they keep him out for that. And he was frantic by the time before he could go back to work. So he's been back now since the 7th, or the 21st actually, because the 20th was when he could go back, and found out that Martin Luther King Day is one of their holidays, so he went back on Tuesday instead of Monday. And I better stick this in some water, or it's going to get all dried up on me. So I will be right back. There we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I don't know if I dare use heat on this. I don't do that too often, and I'm afraid it'll bubble. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone. It's drying, but there's a lot of places that it's pretty heavy yet. So we're going to leave that sit. But that is going to be so pretty on the other side of that, isn't it? I guess that I will end for today, and when I come back I will put that together and we'll see the finished product. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.